the roads in a situation like this. So, guys, let me give you a view of what's going on here. This is what we got going on. That put down in certain places. This is Teeny Weeny that's sitting right now, and King is in the back with my husband. Um, we can't even DoorDash stop because they canceled DoorDash because of the weather is so extreme here. And we live in our truck. My husband was just released from the hospital recently, and at this time, we're running out of money to keep the truck going. That's how we're staying warm. We're all inside the truck, and we're trying to stay warm, but we're running out of money. We can't DoorDash to make more money because of the weather. They shut it down. They were like, "Yep, sorry, nah, any scheduled DoorDashes have been canceled because of inclement weather," which we understand. They want to keep people off the roads. However, that's the only way we have to make money right now. So we're just asking anybody that can help, please send money to my Cash App so we can have gas money to run our heat, because that's what we're going through right now. I just put the last of our money in the tank. We got a solidified full tank right now, but that is not going to last for the next 2 days. This is just the first day. Last night was, woo, when I tell you it was cold, it's cold. I don't know if you guys can see that. You see that 7 right there? That's the temperature. Does it feel like less than that? I feel like it feels like less than that. It feels like -1, but as you can see, it's north 7 degrees. Yeah. Matter of fact, let me. You see it now? Yeah. So that's what we got going on here. It's colder than a witch's titty. That's what my mom would have said if she was still here. It's really cold and it's snowing. I don't know if you can hear it. Hold on, let's see if you can see it bouncing off the windows. Can you see it? Stop, Teeny Weeny. See it flowing through? Hey, lay down. Stop. But yeah, Teeny Weenie's trying to get love. She's like, I just don't know what to do. But it's really cold. It's 7 degrees. It feels like -1. And we're in Texas. Yay! I thought I left this shit in Michigan 30 years ago. But no, it followed me here all this time. It's just been waiting for a perfect opportunity. Teeny Weenie, sit down. You're making this more difficult than it needs to be, Mama. She is upset. She don't like it. She don't like the sound of the snow because it's not soft snow. It's hard snow. It's looking more like ice chips that are falling from the sky. And that's what was happening yesterday. It was literally sleeting and it was so cold that it was freezing on the ground. So it's still doing that. It's so cold that it's freezing on the ground and it's a layer of ice underneath the snow. Stop, girl. So it's really cold. And I'm going to show you again. 7 degrees, north wind, and the wind chill makes it feel like it's -0, -1. It's cold in Texas. So, like I said, we're running out of money. And if you can help us, please help us. My Cash App is in the description, Nature's Daughter 1976. There's a link there. All you got to do is click on it and send money if you can. I hate to ask you guys, but I can't DoorDash. That's my only means of making money right now. I'm unable to work, and nobody wants to give me a job after I sued Tesla for workman's compensation. So, for the injuries that they caused me. But anybody that can help, if you have it in your heart or in your wallet to help us, please help us because we're running out of money. And we got to stay warm, and it's not going to get any warmer anytime soon. And yesterday, this little bit of snow and ice that we got now is nothing compared to what's coming today. It's snowing now, and it's been snowing pretty consistently with this ice snow mixture for the last 2 hours, but it's going to stop at 1 o'clock, they say. It's going to stop for 1 hour, and that's the time that I'm going to feed and walk my dogs. No. Where you think you're going? Just lay down, Mama. Stop. But it's gonna continue to snow and ice, sleet, or whatever till 4 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. I can't really pronounce your handle. YLLKACANHASI 723. Calm down, Mama. Calm down. You're fine. What do you mean? How does the cold make me run out of money? I have to put all my money in the gas tank. We live in our truck, and we don't have DoorDash right now. DoorDash shut down out here because the weather is so severe, and it's really, really cold. So I got to keep the truck running pretty much consistently. Huh? In a critical accident. Oh yeah. Some of you guys don't understand that my husband is the breadwinner of our family. He was in a critically injured car accident, and he was in the hospital from November 3rd when the accident happened till January 8th. I think they released him a little too soon, but this is what his leg is still looking like. It's healing, but it's pretty messed up, and he's got pins in his leg from here all the way down to here, and his face is still healing. He's got 9 facial fractures and a broken jaw. He had a broken neck. Brain bleeds, and his lungs were compressed, and he's the breadwinner. So we've been door dashing. I've been, we're using his account, but I've been doing the door dashing, going to pick the food up and dropping it off. But DoorDash has canceled all door dashing, right, until this is over, and that's the only way that I can make money for us. And he can't do anything. He was working, and Anyway, the point is the money that we had went into the gas tank to keep us warm. We got to run the gas to stay warm. And I just put the last of our money in the gas tank, and I bought us pizza so we can eat for the next couple days. I literally just left Pizza Hut. Got us a couple of pizzas. They had a deal going on there. So I grabbed us pizza and wings and breadsticks that'll last us for 2 days, and I filled up the tank, but we're running out of money. So if you can help us, we appreciate it. If you can't, a prayer works just as well. Hi, Infamous Symphony. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. Is it Iman Gormley 2419? Hopefully that answers your question. It doesn't sound like you want to help us. It's fine if you don't. But please don't try to make it seem like we're trying to get over, because if that was the case, I would have been asking for money a long time ago. We've been homeless. Like shortly after my cancer situation, it created a homeless situation for us. And right when we were about to get out of that situation, my husband was critically injured in a car accident, and he's the breadwinner. So we've had a lot of crazy stuff happen to us, And we understand that life happens, We're not, we don't live in a fantasy world. We live in the land of reality, and we understand that everybody's going through their own personal hell, and most people can't help us, even if they wanted to. But we're asking that if you can help us, to please do, because we are going through a lot right now. And please don't judge us. Please don't judge us and put us down because we're homeless, because life can happen to you too. Life can happen to anybody. And we're not people that are out here begging, and it's not something that we typically do. We don't ask for help. And it's a humbling experience to have to ask strangers for help. So please don't make us feel bad for asking for help, because we need it. And there's no one here to help us. And we have no family here. None. And the family that I do have, they're going through their own stuff. And my birthday just passed. My big brother, he sent me the money that he could send me, But like I said, life is happening, and we're running out of money. So if you can help us, please do. If you can't, a prayer goes a long way. Yeah, we appreciate any help you guys can give us. Um, it's a humbling experience. We're not even going to be able to keep our dogs. We were, because we're running out of their food too. And we went and got a food box yesterday from the pantry, and they put vegetables in there, canned vegetables, and bag of chopped up carrots, and the vegetables that they gave us are all vegetables that the dogs can eat. So we're going to incorporate that in the last little bit of food that they have, so that they're healthy. But we're going to have to give up one or both of them. And we don't want to give up our babies, but we're going to have to, because it's not fair to them to be in this situation. So, like I said, it's a humbling experience, and I hate that I even have to ask anybody for help, especially strangers. It's hard to ask family for help, but it's even harder to get on here and put my business out on the street. So please don't make us feel badly about asking for help, and don't judge us because we need help, because it could be you. You know, most people are living check to check or a couple of checks to check. You know, all it takes is for one big thing to happen and it can change your life. For us, we had two major things to happen: me realizing I had cancer and having to fight for my life, and then my husband being in a critically injured car accident, having to fight for his life, being on the ventilator for 12 days, and just going through that whole experience. I was there in the hospital with him the whole time, taking care of him. And now we're out here living in the truck, and I'm taking care of him and our dogs and myself. And it's hard. It's hard.
But you know what? Even if nobody helps us, baby, you are the most amazing person I could ever wish for. I'm gratefully glad to have you in this house.
Thank you, baby.
I just need people to know that we're not beggars. We're just in a dire situation.
I don't know if you guys can hear my husband talking back there, but he's just telling me how grateful he is for me. And my teeny weeny, look at her. Her little tail just wagging and she's trying to give me kisses. I love you too, baby. It's okay, Mama. You trying to get in my pocket? She is so cute. But look at her. Look at her. She's so cute. Beanie, weenie, beanie. Where you going, my girl? Where you trying to go? Huh? You want to go outside and play in the snow? It's cold out there, girl. She's happy she wants to play, but it's freezing out there. Come on, get down, baby girl. Get down. Come on, lay down. Thank you. Stop it. I lost one of my gloves walking them. I don't know what happened to them. I swear it's got to be in the trunk somewhere. But it's a pair of gloves that my mom bought me before she passed away. And they got holes in them and everything. But I was trying to hold on to them because I don't have a whole lot of stuff left from what she bought from me before she passed. I don't want to go down that road. It's still an open wound for me. The anniversary to her death is coming up, so I have been pretty emotional just dealing with that. But it's been a lot going on in our lives. You know, we've been hit really hard with tragedy, and we've been making it work. We've had some angels help us. People that we never expected to help us have helped us, and we're so grateful. But now, you know, we're in this situation where it's just freezing. It's like Friday, everybody that, you know, had money to go out and get what they needed for the weekend. No, was it Friday or was it Thursday? It was Thursday. I'm telling you, every grocery store in this city was packed. with the angry people, with the high people. The high people were fun to hear walking around the store. I went in the store just to get him some milk and get us a cheese Danish, right? Because the Fairlife milk is, even though it's expensive, it's really good for my husband because he had to learn how to eat again. He still has the paralyzed left vocal cord. So, eating for him, they had just put him on a liquid diet and a couple days later put him on a mince mash diet before they released him and they took the feeding tube out of his stomach. So he's still learning how to eat again and he's eating, but it's not, what he would normally be able to eat. Like he's starting to eat regular food, but he can't eat the way he used to. So he's got to chew a whole lot longer and he got to do a lot to swallow. It takes a lot for him to swallow. And it's just been rough out here for us, it's been really rough out here. And man, it's starting to snow harder and that does not sound like snow. Look at it. Those are ice. That's ice. It's not even snow. What it seems like it's raining, but it's freezing before it hits the ground. So let me show you to see if you guys can see it. Yeah, it's not snow, it's ice. You can hear it. So, but yeah, it's really bad. So anybody that can help us, my Cash App is in the description. I appreciate all help, even if it's $1. We appreciate it. Don't donate to me on YouTube though, because if I have to hit a floor of $100 before I'll even see that, and it doesn't look like that's going to happen anytime soon because they keep misrepresenting my numbers to the point where I don't even know if I'm still monetized. So just do me a favor, guys. All right, guys, I'm back. If you guys can, I would greatly appreciate it. My Cash App is in the description. I'm having a hard time keeping a signal. I don't know. It's probably the weather, though. I'm not gonna lie, because it's windy and it's cold and it's snowing with a mixture of ice, and either it's hard snow, but I don't feel like this is snow. It don't look like snow. It just looks like chunks of ice falling on the truck right now. And I can't really turn the truck off. Like seriously, if I turn it off, like 2 seconds later, it's freezing in here. So that's why I'm saying, when I don't know why the other person was questioning me, like, what does it mean that I'm running out of money? Nothing is free. Gas is not free. Like, it's extremely expensive here, but if you got to keep filling up, and if you got to run your vehicle constantly and run the heat, that's going to run you out of gas pretty quickly. So that's what's going on. I'm running out of gas because it's cold. It's 7 degrees here with a wind chill that has it feeling like it's -1. So, like I said, if you guys can help, we greatly appreciate it. We are very humbled in this experience. Please don't judge us because we're going through hard times. I'm recovering from cancer and he's recovering from a critically injured car accident. Life has happened to us, and we're not in a good place and we need help. And it's a humbling experience to ask people for help. So if you can help, we appreciate it. If you can't, we ask that you keep your comments and your judgment to yourself, because that's not going to help us. Right? You judging us isn't going to help us. Just like if you were going through the same thing and we judged you, it wouldn't help you. So put the shoe on your foot. If you were going through this, would you want someone judging you because you're having a hard time, or would you want them to just help you or not if they can't? If you can't help, that's fine. A prayer works just as well, but we don't need anyone's judgment at this time. Send us high vibrations if you don't have anything else to give, but we really do need money. So if you got it to help us, please help us. Cash App's in the description. I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love you guys, and thank you in advance for anyone that does help us. God bless you.